The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Welcome back. We are experiencing a chilly morning out there with temperatures hovering right around freezing for a lot of central New York. This is short-lived though. Take a look at our 5-day temperature trend. Highs for Thursday climbing up into the mid-40s, and then heading into Friday through Monday, highs approaching the mid-50s. So a brief warm-up. Things do cool down once more by the middle of next week. So let's enjoy this relatively mild stretch of weather after a very chilly start to the month of November. Regarding winds, still expect breezy conditions for the next 4 days. Nothing too bad, but wind speeds between 5 to 10 miles per hour are expected for a lot of the area again for the next few days. And regarding sunshine, a few breaks possible for your Wednesday, especially closer to sunset. More numerous breaks are possible Thursday and Friday as lake effect clouds will shift north of our area, but more clouds begin to arrive Saturday as our next weather maker begins to arrive on Sunday. Gary?
Eric, thanks. The streets may be quiet.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning. Happy first day of November. We are dealing with chilly temperatures as well as a few spotty snow showers on the radar. Here's a live look at downtown Utica from our Nexus camera. Lake effect clouds across a lot of the area. Roads a little wet. However, in lower elevations, no accumulation is expected from these snow showers. But you can see a pretty active band moving through the area on the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Again, the Mohawk Valley lower elevations still above freezing. However, higher elevations still could see some very trace amounts of accumulation for the mid to late morning when things finally wrap up snow-wise. Regardless, though, at least heading into work this morning, I dealt with some snow showers south of the valley, but again, as I moved in lower elevations, it turned over to sleet, and then eventually no snow at all. Cloud cover still pretty cloudy across the area from a live look at our satellite, and heading out this morning, definitely bundle up. Bring a winter jacket. Temperatures only climbing up into the upper 30s. Bring some gloves as well, but also keep some sunglasses handy as we head into the evening. Some sunshine is possible closer to sunset. And regarding our snowfall outlook, additional snowfall is possible overnight tonight into early Thursday morning. Beyond that, though, things warm up and snowfall potential is not going to be happening, at least as warmer temperatures aloft move into central New York. But heading into tomorrow night, definitely a very chilly night. Widespread hard freeze is expected as temperatures will fall into the low 30s, and wind chill values with wind speeds between 5 to 10 miles per hour will fall into the mid-20s. So again, another chilly night in store for us overnight tonight. Regardless, though, things warm up into the 40s by Thursday afternoon. The bigger picture, we have a low pressure to the north, bringing a wave of rain and snow showers throughout the area. And again, as temperatures above us are below freezing, that creates the potential for snow showers. You can see right here in our Skycast for now, this will push through by the mid to late morning. By noontime, things will start to clear out as snow showers come to an end and possibly some sunshine peeks through into a lot of the area by 5 to 6 p.m. Temperatures, though, are still on the cool side, only in the upper 30s. And then heading to tomorrow night, overnight lows falling into the low 30s to upper 20s. And then possibly a brief snow shower as wind speeds or wind's direction shifts from the north to the south. A brief lake effect rain and snow band that'll push to the north. And then for Thursday morning, starting out with some sunshine, some clouds pushing through by the mid-afternoon, and then sunshine peeking through once more closer to Thursday evening. And so for today, highs in the upper 30s with some morning flurries, decreasing clouds throughout the day. And for tonight, partly cloudy with a few brief flurries, high or lows falling only into the low to mid 30s. Your 7-day forecast heading into the next few days, 40s for Thursday, 50s for Friday with partly cloudy skies. Heading into this coming weekend, still rain chances aren't off the table, but a warm up, no longer 30s and no snow chances are possible heading into the weekend.
And 25 overnight tonight, boy.
25, yeah, very chilly night.
We did see some snow up here on the hill, on the grass and on the cars, but not on the roadways. So.
Oh, yeah, and especially down in the valley, you can see right there, there's no snow on the road,
Yeah.
so no travel issues expected in lower elevations.
Eric, thanks. Well, back to our house for this half hour. I'm Gary Libertor.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Eric Gage.
And boy, was Jill a big fan of that band.
You know, a lot of those older bands, like, I feel people kind of just hate on them because they're like the boy band and stuff too. They have some good songs.
Yeah, that's for
I
sure.
will admit that, yeah. And at least here, going back to weather, we do have some snow showers that we're talking about too. And still a chilly side this morning. Driving in, it was very chilly, in the 30s when I drove out to work today. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2, top of the radar, still dealing with some snow showers. The lower elevations in the valley, especially near Utica and Rome, mixing in with some light rain, so not a complete switch over to snow flurries right now at this point, but still expect possibly in higher elevations a dusting to a trace amount of snowfall. And temperatures across the area still above freezing in the Westmoreland, Utica area, 35 in both of those locations. A little cooler, 29 Little Falls, 30 up north in Big Moose, and wrapping up in the southern valleys, 31 Cooperstown, 28 Norwich, 29 degrees in Skenevis. And for today, starting out with some spotty snow showers with some clouds, and then by this afternoon, clouds start to decrease. Some sunshine is possible by this evening. And on top of that, a warm-up is expected as we head into the end of this week. And on top of that, a hard freeze also possible later on tonight. I'll go into more details on all those in your full forecast coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. And don't forget the Storm Tracker 2 forecast, never more than 10 minutes away. We begin this half hour.
The Cooperstown Cam is brought to you by Utica National Insurance Group.
Good morning. Taking a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2, top of the radar. We're tracking a few snow showers, even some light rain drizzle. If you notice right here, the green area near Utica, Rome, just north of Lenox in Oneida County. There's a warm pocket of air near the surface. So because of that, rain has not turned over to snow just yet. Regardless, though, heading to the east in the Mohawk Valley, temperatures over there are below freezing, so there are some snow flurries expected for that area as well. Still some snow showers in North Country right now, and accumulations are very little, if not any, in the Mohawk Valley, and trace amounts to a little bit higher depending on elevation, the higher up you go north and south of the Mohawk Valley. As you hear, temperatures still above freezing in the Whitesboro, Westmoreland region, 35 and 34 degrees. Little Falls, 29, so still below freezing over there as well. And for today, not warming up by much, only reaching, actually this should be 39 degrees with some early morning snow showers. After that, though, some sunshine possible by this evening. I'll break it all down in the full forecast coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. The streets may look normal.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning and welcome back. Happy first day of November, and it's a chilly one out there with temperatures still in the 30s across a lot of the area with a few spotty snow showers. Here's a live look at our Nexus camera at downtown Utica. Some wet roads. Rainfall has not converted over to snow in the lower elevations, as evident right here in the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2. Top of the radar in the Utica Rome area. Notice that green, the outline, that's where the warm pocket of air is. This is the typical region where the warm air likes to hang out here in central New York. To the east, the snow showers have already converted over. Some snow going on currently in Little Falls, heading into St. Johnsville, as well as a few light snow showers up near Old Forge and heading into Cooperstown. Nothing major with these snow showers for today, though, as things do gradually dry out by this afternoon. Cloud cover this morning as well, still pretty cloudy. However, sunshine is possible by this evening as wind direction starts to change. But heading out the door this morning, grab your winter jacket. Highs only in the upper 30s. Grab your gloves too, as well as some sunglasses. Keep them handy in your car for your evening commute, as sunshine again is possible later on in the day. And our snowfall outlook, only dealing with a brief light snow shower possible Wednesday night into early Thursday morning. After that, temperatures above us around a few thousand feet will not support snow development. So that means Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, no snowfall is possible during those days. But first, to get through the chilly temperatures tonight, dealing with the possible first hard freeze of the year. Temperatures falling below freezing for all of central New York, and with wind chill values in the low to mid 20s. Definitely a brisk night in store for us tomorrow night. But this is brief, though. Again, a warm-up occurs heading into later on this week. The bigger picture, we have a weak low pressure bringing a ripple of rain and snow showers into the area. And again, as temperatures around the area are still below freezing, that has converted over to snow for a lot of central New York, aside from this little pocket right here just west of Utica. So for this morning, those snow showers push through. By noontime, things gradually dry out. Temperatures climb into the upper 30s. Bit breezy too today as well. Heading into this evening into tonight, some sunshine and then possibly a brief snow shower as wind direction shifts from the north to the south, and heading into Thursday morning to Thursday afternoon. Still looking dry with temperatures climbing into the mid 40s. A mixture of clouds by the afternoon, but looking mostly dry for the Thursday afternoon and evening. And so for today, highs in the upper 30s, some morning flurries with decreasing clouds. Tonight, lows falling into the 20s with partly cloudy skies and a few flurries. And your 7-day forecast after today, looking on the warmer side. Thursday and Friday warming up into the mid 40s, and then heading into Saturday, clouds 50s, and then by Sunday, turn your clocks back an hour with some snow or some rain showers, and rain showers continuing to be possible heading into Tuesday.
Sure.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2, meteorologist Eric Gage.
And in case you weren't with us yesterday, we said goodbye to Hannah as she heads off down south to Savannah. And we say hello to Eric. Welcome to the morning show.
Thank you. And it's, for those who don't know, at least you were 2 years, right?
Yeah, a little more than 2 years, about 2.5 years with Hannah. So.
Yeah, 2 years, and we, at least as the weather department, didn't really see each other too much because we've been working different schedules. That's why you probably were working with her the most in the crew. So definitely going to be missed. Yeah. Great person to work with. Yeah. And I'm looking forward to taking the mantle. It's a huge responsibility filling hand issues, but yeah, I'll try my best.
Well, we're glad you're here.
Thank you. Yeah, and this morning, dealing with some snow showers. The first day of November, and live with the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2. Doppler radar. Not everyone is seeing snow showers. Inside that yellow outline, temperatures are above freezing, and as a matter of fact, the update just moved in, and the circle has shrunk a little bit right there. Rome, Utica, still above freezing. However, more areas are starting to fall near or below 32 degrees, and so that means some more scattered snow showers are possible this morning. No impact on your morning commute, though, as roads should be relatively clear in the lower elevations. Local temperatures 34, Westmoreland, Whitesboro 29, wrapping up the Mohawk Valley in Little Falls, 30 up north in Big Moose, and to the south 31 Cooperstown, 28 Skenevis, 30 degrees in Sherburne. So definitely a crisp start to the month of November. And these morning snow showers do come to an end. On top of that, a warm-up is expected as we head into the end of this coming work week into the weekend. I'll explain that in more detail coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. And don't forget the Storm Tracker 2 forecast, never more than 10 minutes away. MVHS leaders.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Welcome back. Tracking some snow showers here on the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2. Doppler radar noticing snow currently falling in Little Falls, parts of Herkimer County, just a few spotty light flurries up in Old Forge, and one snow band moving down into Cooperstown right now. There is still a very warm pocket of air relatively in the Utica-Rome region. This is the outline right here. It currently passes just beyond Lee into just in between Route 46 and Sylvan Beach, and into Kirkland just south of, actually just along Route 233. Beyond that, though, snow around it, but in this little pocket of warm air, still above freezing, still dealing with maybe some light rain, but for the most part, not seeing any accumulating snow for this morning. After today, though, a warm-up as we head into the end of the work week. Temperatures for the highs tomorrow in the mid-40s, reaching the mid-50s heading into Friday and this coming weekend. Only brief, though. A cool down begins to arrive by the middle of next week. But still dealing with some winds, windy and breezy conditions expected for the next 4 days. Gary?
Eric, thanks. The streets may be...
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning and welcome back. Happy first day of November. And this morning, if you head out, grab a winter coat. It's going to be a chilly one. Temperatures starting out near freezing across a lot of the area. In fact, here's a live look across the state on the New York State Mesonet camera network, noticing plenty of snowfall currently going on in Woodgate, Herkimer, Old Forge, Osceola, and up in Redfield. Looks like it stopped snowing, but I can take a look at that fence there, maybe about an inch or so of accumulation up there near Tug Hill. So here locally in central New York, really little if no accumulation is expected in the lower elevations, but still we're dealing with a few scattered snow showers right here in the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2. Doppler radar, still a pocket of warm air in the Utica-Rome region, but the rest of central New York seeing some light snow showers and flurries. Live satellite view seeing cloud cover across the area. That could change this evening as sunshine is possible closer to sunset. So again, heading out this morning, grab that winter jacket. Temperatures only reaching the upper 30s by this afternoon, chilly and breezy. Grab your gloves as well, and even some sunglasses, as again, some sunshine is possible later on in the day. Snowfall outlook as we head into tonight, a brief snow shower is possible overnight as lake effect clouds and snow move from the south to the north. They shift over area briefly, so no major accumulation is expected. Beyond that, though, warmer temperatures move in and no snowfall is expected Thursday through Saturday as high temperatures climb into the mid-50s by the weekend. Now, before we get to those warm temperatures, though, we have to deal with some wind chill. Heading into tonight, overnight lows will fall below freezing for all of central New York, our first official hard freeze of the season, and with wind chill values in the mid to even low 20s. Definitely want to bundle up if you are going out at any point tomorrow night. This is a look at 11:30 tonight and into early tomorrow. And after that, though, we do expect those warmer temperatures to arrive. So, radar and satellite showing a weak push of some rain and snow showers. Lake effect currently going off of Lake Michigan, Lake Huron, Lake Superior, as well as here locally off of Lake Ontario and Lake Erie. And so on our Skycast for tonight and for today, dealing with some morning cloud cover and snow showers, drying out by the afternoon with some sunshine possible closer to sunset. But again, high temperatures only climbing into the upper 30s. And so for today, some morning flurries, decreasing clouds. Tonight, lows falling into the mid-20s with partly cloudy skies and a few brief flurries. Your 7-day forecast, the chilly temperatures don't last long briefly as Thursday and Friday, partly cloudy skies, pretty pleasant in the mid-50s. And heading into the weekend, some clouds, some rain showers, still mild conditions. So overall, this short-term, very chilly weather pattern comes to an end tomorrow night. At least for tonight, though, 25 degrees.
Yeah, quite chilly overnight.
Quite chilly.
Tonight. Eric, thanks, and be sure to like us on Facebook and follow our. I'm Gary Libertor.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2, meteorologist Eric Gage.
And coming up the hill, I did see some snow on the grass and on some vehicles, but not on the roadways just yet.
Yeah, driving into work this morning, ran into some snow showers, went into the valley, Utica, snow eventually stopped. So yeah, again, no snow on the roads, no morning travel issues here locally. A different story for a location up in Tug Hill. I want to show you this picture as well. Lake effect snow up in Worth, New York. This is from the Northern Chateau website. You can take a look at some of those cameras. They have plenty of cameras across a lot of those higher elevations. Almost 8 inches of snowfall up there. So the snowy season is coming, at least for across a lot of central New York. Here locally, though, none of this snow is expected here in the valley locations or even in higher elevations at this point. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Just a few spotty snow showers, still above freezing here in Utica Rome area, with temperatures in the low 30s, 33, 34 currently in Westmoreland, Whitesboro, and Deansboro. 29, a little chillier up in over in Little Falls. To the south, 29 Skenevis, 31 degrees in Cooperstown. And for today, only warming up into the upper 30s with some morning flurries, drying out by the afternoon, and we could see some sunshine closer to sunset. Another chilly night in store for us tonight, and then a warm up heading into the end of the work week. I'll have full details on that coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. We begin this half hour with a look at decisions.
Good morning and welcome back. Temperatures this morning on the chilly side, 34 degrees, near freezing here in Utica, and this is measured at Griffith Park in Rome. And across central New York, a lot of areas are actually below freezing, enough to produce some snow showers. Here's a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Just a brief little area of above freezing conditions currently in the Utica-Rome region, but again, outside of that little pocket of warm air, you have scattered light snow showers across the area. No accumulation is really expected with this, and your morning commute should be fine in the lower elevations. And beyond this, things do gradually dry out by this afternoon. Maybe seeing some sunshine closer to sunset, although it's still going to remain chilly. Highs only in the upper 30s with those morning snow showers. A warm-up is expected as we head into the end of the work week. I'll have more details on that coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. Very chilly last night as
Dependable Weather Team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning and welcome back. It's a snowy start to the month of November with chilly temperatures in the 30s across a lot of the area. And some locations, especially from our Skywatcher, Bill in Old Forge, showing some nice snow showers. Take a look at this video right here. Some dustings on his truck this morning. So if you do live in the North Country Old Forge area, might have to brush off some of that snow. But here in the Mohawk Valley, accumulations are little, if any, expected as temperatures are still relatively above freezing across a lot of the area. Colebrook, Woodgate, Morrisville, Camden, Herkimer, seeing some snow flurries here on the NERC Mesonet camera network. And looking at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, still Utica-Rome area above freezing. Notice the green, which is indicating some rain showers or barely anything reaching the surface. The blue indicating snow showers currently moving through St. Johnsville, Little Falls. Some light flurries heading up in Old Forge, and we're still not done with some snow showers. We have more lake effect coming off of Lake Ontario this morning. So looking at clouds too on our live satellite this morning as well. And if you're heading out, definitely want to bundle up. Bring your winter jacket. Temperatures today only climbing into the upper 30s. And grab your sunglasses too, just in case, because we head into this evening, some sunshine is possible closer to sunset. And looking at our snowfall outlook over the next 4 days, snow showers possible briefly tonight and into tomorrow. After that, though, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are looking entirely clear of seeing any snow showers as we warm up into the 40s and 50s. Another thing, too, tonight, though, with the brief chance of snow showers, also another chilly night. Overnight lows will fall below freezing for all of central New York, and with wind chill values in the mid to low 20s, definitely want to bundle up tomorrow night. I should say tonight, rather. Heading into this afternoon, we're dealing with a push of a low pressure system coming from the northwest, and that'll bring with it the chance for these snow showers this morning, only for the beginning part of the day. Wind direction shifts by noontime, and we could be seeing some sunshine closer to sunset. High temperatures still will remain in the upper 30s. Heading into tonight, that brief snow shower from lake effect is possible. As that shifts to the north, things dry out for your Thursday morning with a brief period of clouds possible by the afternoon. And so for today, highs in the upper 30s, some morning flurries, decreasing clouds tonight, lows falling into the 20s, partly cloudy with a few brief flurries. Your 7-day forecast, partly cloudy skies expected for your Thursday and Friday, and no snow expected after today as temperatures climb up into the 50s, and turning back the clocks on Sunday with some rain showers by the late afternoon. And so definitely dealing with some warmer temperatures the next few days, but first 25 for the low tomorrow. Definitely getting into the cold season.
It's going to be chilly for us getting up in the morning, that's for sure.
Yes.
Eric, thanks. The time right now is 6:53, still ahead on Sunrise.
From where the news comes first, this is News Channel 2 at 7 a.m. on CW11.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us here on the CW11. I'm Gary Libertor.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2, meteorologist Eric Gage.
And if you weren't with us yesterday, we said goodbye to Hannah as she is flying south for the winter, and down to Savannah she goes.
And getting rid of the chilly temperatures. She's no longer going to be dealing with that.
Yeah.
No snow.
Well, you never know down there. But
well, yeah, true.
Not like here.
Not as much snow as we get up here, that's for sure. No, those lake effect 40 inches of snow we randomly get.
Yeah.
So,
but we are welcoming Eric to the morning show. So glad to have you here, and with all your experience coming in over the last year or so you've been here.
Yeah, thank you. And obviously it's big shoes to fill for Hannah, and you obviously worked with her for 2 years. It was you guys were just best friends and stuff. So I feel like I'm walking into something different, but you know, I'll try to make it.
We'll
the best
be a good team, I'm sure.
Heading out this morning, dealing with some snow showers. This is actually from our Skywatcher up in Old Forge, Bill. If you are in the North Country dealing with some flurries, grab your snow brush to wipe off some of that snow. But here in the Mohawk Valley, no accumulation right now, especially in this area that is currently showing some green. This is still above freezing, Utica and Rome. This is typically happening in usually when we have near freezing snowfall events. That's usually the last area to fall below freezing. Regardless though, still expect some snow flurries here or there for this morning. Local temperatures still above freezing near Utica and Westmoreland, 35 degrees. Little Falls, 29. So even more chilly out in the eastern portion of the Mohawk Valley. In the Southern Valley, still too near or below freezing. And for today, highs only reaching the upper 30s with some morning flurries drying out by the afternoon. Could be seeing some sunshine closer to sunset. After this, though, another chilly night tonight, and then a big warm-up heading into the end of the work week. Details on that coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. And don't forget the Storm Tracker 2 forecast, never more than 10 minutes away. MVHS leader.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning. Happy first day of November. Sharing with you guys some pictures of snowfall across central New York. This is the first picture right here from Alex in between Salisbury and Stratford. Looking maybe about an inch of snow right there on the deck as well. And taking a look at Little Falls from Bethany. A trace amount of snow. Definitely want to grab that snow brush if you head out this morning. And here's a look at across the state on the New York State Mesonet Camera Network. Still seeing trace amounts of snowfall to maybe about an inch or two depending on elevation. Here in Mohawk Valley though, especially lower elevations, Utica, Rome, still above freezing, so not likely to see any real accumulation for today. The last bit of the lake effect snow showers currently coming off of Lake Ontario, that'll continue to shift south, so maybe the Madison County area, some parts of Otsego County could see additional snowfall, but most of it should be over and done with by noontime today. But heading out this morning, grab that winter jacket. Temperatures starting out near freezing, only warming up into the upper 30s by the afternoon, but keep those sunglasses handy as you head out the door because some sunshine is possible closer to sunset. The bigger picture, low pressure is driving our weather for today as it sweeps down, bringing in a ripple of snow showers into central New York. And you can see it right here on the radar and satellite. Now under Skycast for today, you can notice that similar trend of snow pushing through, coming to an end right around noon to 1 p.m., maybe a few lingering flurries. Sunshine possible closer to 5 to 6 p.m. before sunset. And after that, though, things do clear out. Chilly tonight, overnight lows falling below freezing for all of central New York, and wind chill values in the mid to low 20s. And then a brief snow shower possible in the early morning hours tomorrow before that sweeps north, and then things dry out with sunshine for your morning for Thursday. And so for today, highs in the upper 30s with some morning flurries, decreasing clouds throughout the day. For tonight, lows in the mid-20s with partly cloudy skies and a few flurries. Your 7-day forecast, this cold spell is short-lived into the 40s and 50s Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
At your forecast, meteorologist Eric Gage. Welcome to the noon newscast. As we said goodbye to Hannah yesterday, and boy, did she get out in time for this cold weather, right?
Oh yeah, she left, and here comes the snow. And so some of us actually woke up to maybe an inch or two max. Tug Hill, just north of our area, saw up to 8 inches of snow. None of that here, though. Just some trace amounts that have since melted away. Taking a look at across the central New York on the New York State Mesonet camera network. One of these is not like the other. Morrisville, currently seeing lake effect snow showers. Snow still on the ground. Different case for areas in the Mohawk Valley. Westmoreland and Herkimer seeing some sunshine peek out. And that'll be the story for today as sunshine moves into the Mohawk Valley. Still some lingering lake effect snow showers taking place in the southern valleys as of now. And as wind direction continues to shift south, these snow showers will weaken and become less widespread. Now, heading into this afternoon, temperatures are still in the upper 30s, warming up only into the low 40s by this evening with decreasing clouds. A chilly night in store for us tonight, a widespread below freezing temperatures. I'll go into more detail on how low we get across the area coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. The student accused of...
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good afternoon and welcome back. The first day of November started out snowy. A lot of us seeing at least trace amounts to at least some little bit of snow across the area. Now, sunshine is peeking out. Here's a live look at downtown Utica from our Nexus camera. Again, sunshine moving into the Mohawk Valley. Different case for areas south. Still dealing with some lingering lake effect light snow showers. Nothing major involved with this lake effect snow band. Maybe trace maximum inch or two of snow in those hilltop areas. Again, just actually as it continues to pan south of Hamilton, in between Norwich and Oneonta. Areas north will be clear from snowfall at least until overnight tonight. And in terms of cloud cover, you notice where the clearing is, just off of Lake Ontario. As lake effect cloud band is continuing to push south, we're seeing some clearing here in the Mohawk Valley. Still some clouds sticking around in the North Country as of now. And again, our chance of snow outlook still looking dry, except for a brief period by late tonight into early Thursday morning as a lake effect snow band pushes from the south to the north. But again, nothing major in terms of snowfall with this. This will be the last chance we can see snow for the next several days as warmer temperatures begin to move in. And regarding tonight, those overnight lows are going to be on the chilly side. Widespread below freezing temperatures and factoring in wind chill. It's going to be a chilly one. Temperatures falling into the, feels like temperatures falling into the mid-20s across the area. So definitely want to bundle up if you're heading out tonight. Again, this is short-lived though. Warmer temperatures move back in. Low pressure is driving our weather for today, bringing with it some lake effect snow and clouds. And here in the valley, some sunshine peeking into the area. And that'll be the case at least for the rest of this afternoon and this evening. So on our Skycast, those lake effect snow showers still sticking to the south. It will remain south for the rest of the evening and into the early hours tonight. Then when direction starts to shift, you'll notice this band start to slowly move just to the east. Maybe seeing some light flurries here or there by 4 or 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. Then that shifts back up to the north, things dry out, and we start to warm up. Temperatures climbing into the mid-40s by tomorrow afternoon, with some morning sunshine followed by some afternoon clouds and maybe some peaks of sunshine closer to sunset. Otherwise, a pretty dry day for your Thursday. And so for today, highs in the low 40s, those morning flurries coming to an end, and decreasing clouds throughout the rest of this afternoon. And for tonight, lows falling very chilly into the mid-20s with partly cloudy skies and a chance of some flurries. Your 7-day forecast. Thursday and Friday looking dry, temperatures climbing into the mid-50s by Friday afternoon. Clouds move in Saturday and rain showers return on Sunday. And coming up in the next half hour, we're revealing our date and time for the winter weather outlook. Gary?
Eric, thanks. MVHS Leadership has half hour. Once again, here is meteorologist Eric Gage. And Eric, I saw that snow flying down in Cooperstown, right?
Yeah, I got some snow down there too. And whether you like it or not, the snow season is inevitably here. And with it, we're going to start talking about our snowfall predictions for this coming winter. Our winter weather outlook. Mark it down. It will be November 16th at 5 p.m. during the 5 o'clock show, and November 17th at 6 a.m. the following day. We're going to go over the outlook for this winter, some key things you're looking at with the latest model trends and everything, and just overall what to expect for the next several months. Temperatures right now in the 30s and 40s, currently 40 degrees at Griffith Park in Rome with some sunshine. And not everyone is seeing sunshine. Heading to the south, Oneonta, Cooperstown, as Gary just mentioned, seeing some snow showers from lake effect. That is still staying south. The Mohawk Valley is currently remaining dry. However, heading into tonight, that lake effect snow band will shift north once again briefly, not producing any measurable snowfall, but enough to bring in some flurries here and there. But at least for today, enjoy at least some sunshine here in the valley. Chilly temperatures tonight. I'll go into more detail in your full forecast coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. Now to a horrific story.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good afternoon and welcome back. A lot of us woke up this morning with some flurries in the air, some of us with snow accumulation on the ground, but as of noontime, most of us are looking at dry conditions with no snow on the ground as of now. However, sunshine is peeking out. A live look at our Nexus camera looking at downtown Utica. This will be the main story in the Mohawk Valley for today. A different case for areas to the south. Lake effect snow is still going on. Not over with just yet. The path of the northernmost portion of this lake effect snow band will go just south of the I-90 corridor, just beyond Utica and just north of the Madison County border. Now, still some lingering clouds, some sunshine also peeking out down to the south too. Look at this hole of clouds right here on our live satellite feed. Most of those clouds still sticking south as well as north, but again, some sunshine is making its way into the Mohawk Valley. Your chance of snow outlook for the rest of today, aside from this morning, things have dried out and expect to remain dry at least until the overnight hours tonight. That's when lake effect clouds will start to sweep from the south back to the north again, producing a chance for a light flurry or two, and with it some chance for some light clouds. Other than that, though, things do dry out and no snowfall is expected beyond tonight into early tomorrow, at least until later on next week. So another thing too is for tonight, chilly temperatures, overnight lows falling into the 30s, low 30s below freezing for all of central New York. Wind chills, factoring that in, feels like temperatures down into the low to mid 20s. Definitely want to bundle up if you are doing anything tonight. The bigger picture, low pressure is driving chilly air from Canada, and with that too, also looking at lake effect snow bands coming off of all of the Great Lakes as of 1246. Now, right here locally, still dealing with some lake effect clouds south of the valley. Mohawk Valley is looking dry. Heading into this evening, this is the look at the picture. Still some sunshine across the area. Lake effect primarily staying outside of central New York. But by tonight, wind direction shifts. That lake effect band will start to sweep back up to the north again, producing some clouds and maybe a flurry or two in western Oneida County as far east as western Herkimer County before that inevitably sweeps to the north and things do dry out. Your Thursday morning will start out dry with temperatures climbing into the low 40s, mid 40s for the high for the afternoon, for a brief round of clouds move in by the mid-afternoon to mid-evening. And so for today, highs in the low 40s with decreasing clouds. Tonight, chilly. Overnight lows falling into the 20s with some brief flurries, otherwise partly cloudy skies. Your 7-day forecast looking relatively dry for Thursday and for Friday. Clouds move in Saturday and Sunday, maybe a brief chance for the shower. Latest model guidance coming in is trending more dry for this weekend. And also a reminder, turn your clocks back an hour heading into Sunday. Gary?
Eric, thanks. In case you missed it,
I'm Kristen Copeland.
I'm Jason Powlis. Halloween is over. Hope you had a good one. A new month is here. And even though it's not officially winter, Mother Nature doesn't care.
Does not care. Here comes the winter weather. It wasn't a surprise to wake up to it since Bill Curtis said it would happen, but the first snowfall does kind of sneak up on you. This picture taken by photojournalist Keith Hunt in Steuben.
Hey, check out my drive to work. Visibility slightly compromised as a mix of snow and sleet came down. This is Route 8 in New Hartford. Again, we knew this was coming, but it doesn't make it any less dreary. Right, Bill?
It is. Hey, this is a good time to start making preparations for winter. If you didn't get your snow tires on yet, don't delay, because you know this is inevitably going to become heavier and the roads are eventually going to become slick. But many of us not experiencing too big of an issue here today. This, by the way, is a combination of snow and something called grapple. That's when snow falls into super cold water and it produces what we call snow pellets. This was taken in Schuyler by Bob earlier today. We've continued to see some snow showers, some grapples, some rain showers. These will be coming to an end, though, as we get into tonight's live look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It's cold. 38 degrees is the current temperature. What we're tracking, a hard freeze tonight. Lots of places fall into the 20s, which hasn't happened yet this season. Sunshine tomorrow, Friday, some warmer weather ahead. This evening, we're looking at snow showers ending, temperatures in the 30s. Bundle up if you are heading out. We are tracking some warmer weather in our future, though. Look at the forecasts coming up. Kristen, back to you.
Today is the day you can...
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We continue to track scattered showers across central New York. These are falling as a mixture between snow, grapple, and even some rain showers. This is a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. These showers are moving from northwest to southeast, and we will continue to see a few more of these as we head into early tonight. But with the setting of the sun, we'll lose some of this energy in the atmosphere, and we do get a chance to dry out tonight and clear out. That also sets the stage for a cold night. Lots of places fall into the 20s overnight. That means we've got a hard freeze by tomorrow morning. That's when temperatures fall several degrees below 32 degrees. And we haven't had that yet for many of us this season. In fact, some of the coldest pockets could get down briefly into the upper teens across southern valleys. Again, in the 20s tonight, a hard freeze. Cooperstown 26, Oneonta 27, New Hartford down to 27 degrees. Clouds out there this evening. This is a live look in downtown Utica. Just a cold day. Temperatures only in the 30s for most of us. If you're needing to clean up the yard, if there's leaves or just you're still getting ready for winter here, the next couple of days will be favorable to take care of any last-minute chores outdoors. Maybe one more cutting of the lawn or just, again, finishing the fall cleanup. Again, you've got some better weather here over the next couple of days. It does warm up. We're in the 30s for most of us. Whitesboro 36, but it's in the 20s in the Adirondacks. Big Moose 27, Inlet 29. Across southern valleys, Sherburne 35, Cooperstown 37, Skenevis 33. A warming trend ahead. We're in the 40s tomorrow. We'll be in the 50s Friday and into the weekend, so it won't be quite as cold once we get it through tonight and into tomorrow afternoon. Radar and satellite image, again, unsettled weather, low pressure departing to the east, and behind that we're looking at lake effect showers. And again, this activity does come to an end tonight. Overnight lows drop down into the 20s. Tomorrow morning, clouds give way to sunshine. And again, the weather does turn less cold as winds turn into the west. We'll climb into the 40s in the afternoon. Partly cloudy skies tomorrow night. Overnight lows drop into the low 30s, so not quite as cold tomorrow night. We should see some sunshine Friday, and winds turn into the southwest. And it's going to help temperatures warm into the 50s, which will feel a lot nicer than what we've experienced today. A hard freeze tonight, a low of 25 tomorrow. Mix of sunshine and clouds, temperatures in the mid-40s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Again, some warmer weather as we head into the weekend. Don't forget, this weekend is the clock change. Looking at some rain showers Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. With today being the first snowfall for many of us, may have you thinking about winter. We're going to let you know in a few minutes when we are going to be presenting our winter weather outlook. Ooh.
Oh, all right. Looking forward to that. I know a lot of people are looking forward to that. We get calls on that all the time. Just an observation. Usually here on Experiencing the Snow before anybody else, I'm getting texts from you, my husband, my mom, like, what's going on? Sunshine here up on the hill.
Yeah.
We lucked out.
Yeah.
We lucked out, yeah, because New Hartford was not sunshine.
Wow, wild. All right, Bill, thank you. We are 10 days away from the delivery of the...
Let's get you back to Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis.
With our first snowfall for many of us taking place today, or in some cases yesterday, it's time to talk about winter here. Our Storm Tracker 2 weather team will be unveiling the local winter weather outlook 2 weeks from tomorrow. This is going to be November 16th at 5 p.m. And if you miss it, it'll be on Friday morning, November 17th at 6 a.m. This is where we talk about how much snow we can expect for the season. And I know a lot of other outlets produce winter weather outlooks a lot sooner, but I just want to let folks know we've hit the last 3. We're 4 out of the last 5, too. So stay tuned for that as we get closer. We'll continue to remind you. Some scattered snow showers continue across central New York. These are not expected to cause any issues on the roadways as temperatures are above freezing for many of us for now. Those snow showers come to an end tonight. It is a cold night to take the dog out for a walk, maybe make it a short one. Temperatures will be in the 30s. Tonight's featured dog Max, a little Halloween throwback here. If you want to be part of this, head to Facebook. Go to Facebook. Search for Bill's Buddies. We're tracking some warmer weather ahead. We'll get your forecasts coming up. Back over to you.
Winter is still officially more than a month away.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis.
Good evening. We continue to track some scattered snow showers moving in from the west. This is a live look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. These are being generated by Lake Ontario, a cold wind blowing over a relatively warm lake. We'll see more of these scattered snow showers move in. Little accumulation is expected, and we're not expecting any slippery roads from these, with temperatures generally above freezing in the lower elevations. I know the hilltops are near or just below freezing, but these snow showers will be coming to an end over the next couple of hours. We've turned the calendar. Welcome to November. October was warmer than average by about 4 degrees and slightly drier than average. As we move into November, this is a look at some of the records for the month. 80 was the warmest we've ever gotten, at least recorded. 80 degrees back in 1950. The lowest was 6 below zero in 1933. Record snowfall, 38.6 inches in 1995. Here's how the weather typically changes. The average high today, 51. By the end of the month, it drops down to 39, and the average low of 36 drops down to 26 by the end of the month. We lose 1 more hour of daylight. Our sunset time by the end of the month, 4:27. We'll only lose 2 more minutes as we approach the winter solstice next month. A couple of cold nights ahead. Tonight will be the coldest of the next 7. We're down into the 20s. A hard freeze expected across most of central New York. A light freeze tomorrow night, and then overnight lows will stay above freezing here heading into the weekend. Live look outside. Again, cloudy skies and just a cold day for November. Temperatures in the 30s here. Barneveld 35, Old Forge 28, Curtis Corners 33. Across Southern Valleys, Westford 35, Milford 34, Paynes Hollow with 35 degrees. Our temperatures do slightly warm up beginning tomorrow. We'll notice things warmer on Friday as we climb into the 50s, and that's where we'll stay heading into the weekend. Scattered lake effect snow showers continue for now. High pressure will build in, and again, we expect drying conditions tonight. Partly cloudy skies. It's going to allow for temperatures to drop into the 20s. Sunshine tomorrow mixes with clouds in the afternoon. Temperatures climb into the mid-40s. Winds turn into the west. Winds turn into the southwest tomorrow night, and temperatures are going to warm up. We'll climb into the 50s with mostly sunny skies on Friday. A hard freeze tonight, a low of 25. Some of the outlying places get close to 20. Mix of sunshine and clouds tomorrow. Temperatures in the mid-40s. Warmer on Friday, 55 degrees, partly to mostly sunny. The weekend looks pretty decent. Looking dry on Saturday, 52, maybe some showers late Sunday. Remember, this is the weekend we change the clocks. We fall back. Rain showers, temperatures in the low 50s Monday and Tuesday. We'll be right back.
It's done. I hope you got a lot of candy.
I thought you were going to bring in some.
Maybe tomorrow.
All right.
But we're going to need it for the winter season ahead because the snow started to fall today and we realized it's knocking at our door.
No, take a look right here at this photo. This says it all. This was in Steuben. And it wasn't a surprise. You know why? Because Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis said it was going to happen, and it did. But the snowfall does kind of sneak up on you. This photo from our photojournalist, Keith Hunt.
Let's get you over to the Weather Center, see what Bill is tracking. Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
For some of us, it's still hard to see. We are tracking a few more snow showers out there this evening. This is a good reminder to get ready for winter. If you haven't put on your snow tires yet, you want to do that. If you haven't had your furnace serviced, again, you don't want to procrastinate because this is inevitable. Winter is coming. This picture, by the way, from Schuyler, taken from earlier today, that is not snow, but something called graupel, also called snow pellets. It's formed through the process of accretion. And so some interesting things happening besides snow out there in today's weather. This is a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. More scattered snow showers will continue this evening, but these do come to an end tonight. It's chilly out there. Current temperature is 36. We're tracking a hard freeze tonight. Lots of places fall into the 20s. Sunshine tomorrow and Friday, along with some warmer weather as we head into the weekend. Snow showers end this evening. Temperatures in the 30s. Again, tracking warmer weather ahead. Look at the forecast is coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. Today is the day you...
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We're tracking a few scattered snow showers that are lingering in parts of our area. Let's take a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. These are moving in from the northwest. So a lot of these will be passing over Utica or just to the west. And they do fall apart as we head into tonight. A lot of these are coming from lake effect snow. This is when the warm waters of Lake Ontario, you got a cold wind that blows over the warm water and it produces scattered snow showers. Again, those do come to an end as the wind direction becomes lighter and the air turns less cold as we head into tomorrow. It's going to be a cold one tonight. A lot of places fall into the 20s. A hard freeze is expected. That's when temperatures fall several degrees below 32. Middleville down to 24. There could be a few teens, especially north. Boonville, Old Forge could drop to about 19 degrees. Remsen 23, Utica 27. Across the southern valleys, Richfield Springs 24, Morris down to 24, Oneonta a low temperature tonight expected of 27. We're turning the calendar. Happy November. So look at the records for this month. The highest temperature recorded 80 degrees in 1950, the lowest 6 below zero. Record snowfall 1995, 35 inches. The average high today 51. By the end of the month it's down to 39, and we lose just over 1 hour of daylight this month. Our sunset on November 30th is 4:27 in the afternoon. And we only lose 2 more minutes as we approach the winter solstice next month. Live look in downtown Utica, mostly cloudy skies, and again, occasional snow shower will be around this evening. It is chilly. Our sky watchers are in the 30s and even the 20s. Inlet, Old Forge 28, Curtis Corners 33. Across the southern valleys, MJ, Sequoia 34, Westford 35. Slightly warmer weather tomorrow. You'll notice a warmer temperature on Friday as we climb into the mid-50s. Scattered snow showers come to an end as our wind direction turns into the west. This is going to push lake effect out of our area tonight. We're partly cloudy. Overnight lows drop down into the 20s. Sunshine tomorrow, followed by some clouds. Temperatures climb into the mid-40s. Tomorrow night, partly cloudy. Overnight lows in the low 30s. The winds turn into the south on Friday, and it's going to help temperatures warm up. Looking at high temperatures in the 50s with mostly sunny skies Friday afternoon. A hard freeze tonight, low of 25. Tomorrow, a mix of sunshine and clouds, temperatures in the mid-40s, warmer than today, but noticeably warmer by Friday, 55 degrees. Saturday, we're 52. Chance for some rain showers late Sunday. Don't forget the clocks change this weekend. We fall back Saturday night. Rain showers expected Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So chilly today, but a little bit warmer later this week.
I think all the clocks in my life are digital at this point.
No more analog?
Do you have to change any of your clocks?
I have to change
Yeah,
my
we have
oven.
about a half a dozen.
Your oven? Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
The oven
Oven and
does.
microwave. Okay.
We have a lot of
yep,
clocks still
you're
has
right.
hands on them.
Okay, all right.
Decorative. Still to come on News Channel 2 at 6. Two teams, as with Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis. One of my favorite terms of all time in meteorology, grapple.
Some love it, some hate it. Some get angry just by the word.
I know, because it infers something bad, but it's not snow.
No,
it's grapple.
It's grapple. It looks like snow. It forms through the process of accretion. So it's snow that collects with super cooled water droplets. Another word for this word's snow pellets. That's another way to describe it. So we saw that earlier today. Many of us saw a mix between grapple and snow and wet snow. And it was one of those days. We are still seeing a few flurries out there, especially south and west of Utica. Tonight, the weather generally dries out. It remains cold, and for areas that are clearing out, we're looking at temperatures in the 20s. Still some clouds at Griffiths and Rome, 34 degrees. It's a cold one tonight. Overnight lows, again, are expected to drop into the upper 20s, making for a hard freeze across central New York, and a good night to run the furnace. Again, a cold night ahead, but the weather starts to warm up as we look ahead. In fact, some sunshine opportunities, too. Look at the forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. We got our first look at
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis.
Good evening. We are tracking some flurries in the air tonight. This is a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. These are taking place mainly south of Utica, some lingering lake effect snow. We've been seeing snow showers from this throughout the course of the day. As we head into tonight, this band is going to lift north, and many of us see just a very light coating of snow overnight. The big story is the cold. A lot of places fall into the 20s tonight, making for a hard freeze. Rome down to 25, Utica low temperature of 27, Morris 24, Richfield Springs 24, New Hartford down to 27. Welcome to November. As we turn the page, we're going to take a look at our weather stats here. The high, all-time high for November, 80 degrees in 1950, 6 below zero is the all-time low on in November of 1933. The record snowiest, 1995, 38.6 inches of snow fell that month. Another thing, too, when looking at the averages here, so our average high today, 51. By the end of the month, it's down to 39. We also lose 1 hour of daylight, 1 hour and 1 minute to be exact. And our sunset by the end of the month will be 4:27 in the afternoon. We'll only lose 2 more minutes at the end of the day, heading towards the winter solstice, which is 1 month away, or I should say next month. Live look at downtown Utica, the weather looking pretty quiet. Temperatures will be trending upwards. We're in the 40s tomorrow, but we'll be in the 50s Friday and into the weekend as some milder weather returns. So lake effect snow showers continue along a cold northwest wind. Winds turn into the west tonight, and that means any flurries or snow showers will lift to the north, and we're looking at partly cloudy skies tonight. Starting out Wednesday morning at 7 a.m., mostly cloudy skies. We'll get some breaks of sunshine, and again, a generally pleasant day, temperatures in the 40s. Mostly cloudy skies tomorrow night. Overnight lows drop down into the 30s. And then Friday, a south wind takes over, and that's going to help to clear out the clouds and warm up the temperatures. We're expecting highs Friday afternoon in the low to mid 50s. Hard freeze tonight. down to 25. Tomorrow, a generally pleasant day, a mix of sunshine and clouds, highs in the mid-40s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Friday, 55 degrees, partly sunny. Weekend's not looking too bad. We have some rain showers late Sunday. Don't forget the clocks change. We fall back. We're tracking some rain as we head into Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Temperatures in the low 50s. By the way, why do the meteorologists get tasked with the time change?
I've been asking that question for years, why that comes to you.
I don't know, but I'll keep doing it.
Research. We have to know who somebody did it first.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Bill. Well, that's snowfall today. Just a reminder of what's to come. But there are kids in our area that don't have a winter coat. The first look at the forecast with Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis. Yes, we had snow, and yes, we had grapple today.
Yeah, it's one of those things, either you love it or you hate it.
That's for sure.
Yeah, so we've been getting some reports. This picture, by the way, from Bob and Skylar. This is taken this afternoon. This is grapple. This is very similar to snow, but it kind of looks like hail, and it's neither. It's formed through the process of accretion. That's when ice and super cooled water droplets come together. It's kind of a unique thing, and we do occasionally get it. We also will be seeing more of that here tonight as we take a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Some scattered light snow showers continue, especially south of the Mohawk Valley. This is very, very light, but might be just enough that if you are heading out tonight or maybe first thing tomorrow morning, you might have to just brush off the car before heading out for work or school. We're looking at dry weather. Skies will eventually clear out. We're sitting at 31 degrees, so we're below freezing. And we'll expect temperatures tonight to drop into the 20s, so a hard freeze is expected. It's a good night to run the furnace for sure. We're tracking some warmer weather ahead, especially as we head into the weekend. A look at the forecast that's coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thanks very much. We have our...
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis.
Few flurries in the air this evening as we take a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Not a big deal, but maybe just enough where you wake up tomorrow morning and you have to lightly brush off the car. Temperatures are expected to continue to drop tonight. We're looking at a hard freeze for a lot of us by tomorrow morning. Overnight lows are expected to be in the 20s. Possibly the teens in the coldest spots of the Adirondacks, just a matter of cloud cover. If we can get enough clear skies, I think Old Forge and Boonville could get close to 19 tonight. Richfield Springs down to 24, Hamilton down to 27, and Herkimer low temperature tonight of 27. Welcome to November. October turned out to be warmer than average by about 4 degrees, which is pretty significant. As we move into November, of course, we're starting out cold. Here's a look at some of the records. The highest temperature recorded in the month of November, 80 degrees back in 1950. The lowest temperature, 6 below zero, 1933. Record snowfall, 38.6 inches in 1995. The average high today of 51 becomes 39 by the end of the month. The average low today, 36, is down to 26 by November 30th. We lose 1 hour of daylight, and our sunset on November 30th, 4:27 in the afternoon. We only lose 2 more minutes from there as we head into the month of December as we approach the winter solstice. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. All is quiet across the region. Temperatures are going to warm up as the wind direction changes. We're into the 40s tomorrow and then into the 50s as we head into the weekend. Lake effect snow showers today from a northwest cold wind. The wind direction changes as high pressure moves in from the west. We'll see a west wind take over tonight. It's going to help move the lake effect clouds to the north. Beginning tomorrow morning, temperatures start out in the low 30s. A nice day tomorrow, rounded sunshine in the late morning to early afternoon. And then as that west wind takes over, some clouds start to return. Temperatures climb into the 40s. We're looking at dry weather. Partly cloudy skies tomorrow night. The winds turn into the south on Friday, and it's going to help clear out the lake effect clouds. We'll see some sunshine and warmer temperatures with highs in the 50s. A hard freeze tonight, low of 25. We are dry tomorrow and a little warmer than today with a high of 44. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast noticeably milder over the weekend. Temperatures in the 50s Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Showers return late Sunday. Don't forget the clocks change. Still don't know why it's my job to tell you that.
But we appreciate that you do.
Somebody's got to do it.
And I appreciate that.
I'll take one for the team.
Friday, it looks like it's going to be good for football.
Yes, absolutely. Yep.
One more. All right. Thanks, Bill. Well, that snowfall today.